Ooh, delivery. I wonder what Santa's got for me today. Oh, let us see. This Christmas. What the what? These are the old crappy Tesla mudflaps I tried to return. What? So, if you guys remember and watched my last video, I tried to put some mud flaps on my Tesla to prevent road salt and damage during the winter times. So I bought these mud flaps from Tesla. I put them on and realized that they were way too long. So they pretty much scraped every time I drove, everywhere. So I figured, crappy design, poor product. So let me send them back. Send them back to Tesla. And the good folks at Tesla were so nice that they packaged it back up and sent it back to me and said, hey, by the way, if you buy a product from us, even if it's crappy, we won't take it back. So lesson learned is my public service announcement. If you're going to buy a product from Tesla, make sure that you want it and it works before you actually put it on, because if it doesn't, you can't send it back. So anyway, in the meantime, I did buy some aftermarket mud flap just to see what the difference is. So I'm going to do a quick comparison of these two and then decide whether I want to keep the Tesla devices and modify them appropriately, and or go with the aftermarkets. So I'll do a little quick comparison of the two. Now, my main issue with the Tesla was that they were just too long, and so they scraped quite a bit. But when I compare to the aftermarket ones, we'll do a couple measurements just to see what they look like. But if I just measure from where the hole is to about where the mud flap ends, about 5.5 inches or so. And for these aftermarket ones, from where the hole is to where the mud flap ends, it's about 2.5 inches. So pretty much half the length. But this is made of a hard plastic, so maybe not so pliable in the wintertime. And the Tesla ones have a hard plastic shell, and then they're this kind of flexible material, rubber material, which I think would wear a lot better in the wintertime, except that it's too long. If I look at the hard plastic portion of the Tesla, from the hole to the end of it, it's about 3 inches. So it's still even a little bit longer than the aftermarket ones. And so I think, now another piece of it is, how is it secured to the vehicle? They both have a space for two holes where you secure them with clips, and there are clips on the car. And the Tesla one also has a bolt that goes in at the bottom underneath the car by the rocker panel. So that gives it a pretty good secure fit on the vehicle. The other thing with the Tesla, you had debris kind of fall behind it. I don't think you can get away with that, because that's how this is designed. When I look at this one, it secures with two holes here as well, but the top hole, it looks like there's a hole here, but there's no corresponding hole in the car that I can see. So there's a clip that they have here, I'll show you right here, which I guess you clip onto the body, but I'm not really sure how secure that would be when you put it in. And the instructions say to drill a screw at the top, but I don't see any holes in the car, so that's probably not something I will do. Now, when it comes to how these are secured to the vehicle, there are two clips here which you would pull out and use to secure the mud flap to the vehicle. And there's an additional bolt that goes in for the Tesla mud flaps underneath the car, and then it's kind of flush like that. And you can see here how much clearance you have to the ground. The aftermarket solution, same clips at the bottom, but nothing at the top. And there is get some light here. There's a clip at the top. There's a clip up here, which you can use to secure against the body of the vehicle. And I think that's it. There's a hole for you to screw something in, but no corresponding hole in the body, so I'm not really sure what they were thinking. but you can see how much more clearance you have to the ground. So I think the best solution is probably something in between the Tesla and this product. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know what I decide in a minute. So I had to decide which option I'm going to go with, and I thought about it for a good 30 seconds or so and say, you know what? I might as well try to apply some engineering modification to the Tesla product because, hey, Tesla doesn't want it back anymore. So what the heck, let me try that. So I took some high-tech engineering products to do this modification. So I modified my Tesla mud flaps and I'm now going to install it. I'm not going to take you through the whole process because you did that the last time. Basically, you have to remove these clips, pull them out. It's pretty easy to install. And put that in, put the clips in, and then secure a bolt underneath the car. One quick tip I want to point out is that when you're putting these clips back in, there's a little flat tab here, and you want to make sure that's pointed outwards because that's what allows you to put your screwdriver in and pop these guys out. So make sure that's pointing outwards would make your job a lot easier. Well guys, we've installed our Tesla modified mud flaps and we'll drive with them for a while and see how they perform. Have a good day. Bye-bye.